Our objective today is to learn Interchange in Escape from Tarkov. Maps and resources can be found in the Escape from Tarkov wiki, which I'll link down below. This video is designed to help you learn Interchange in Escape from Tarkov in the most succinct way possible. Hopefully, after watching this video, you'll understand how to confidently navigate Interchange, how to read your map from any point, and how to extract after completing tasks. Bookmark this video as a visual reference to come back to, and let's get after it. Interchange is designed like the letter Z, with the majority of the points of interest being in the middle of the map and the extracts being on the edges. This forces players to interact while looting or tasking. Use this knowledge to your advantage when keeping a low profile or wanting to engage. The middle of the map contains a shopping center, roughly designed like a hash symbol. The center as a whole is comprised of 3 main stores at the back of the hash, and smaller stores at the front. Idea, which is the furthest north, being blue and yellow. Goshan, grocery store, which is in the middle, being red, and Ollie, which is the furthest south, being green. SCAV Camp, which is SCAV and PMC and requires SCAV and PMC cooperation. Railway Exfil, which is the furthest northwestern extract. Transition to Streets of Tarkov. Power Station Vehicle Exfil, which is 5,000 rubles per player and not always available. Hole in the wall by the fence, which requires you to remove your backpack to get through the hole. Just here. Emercom Checkpoint, which is SCAV and PMC. And transit to customs. Step 1 for entering the safe room Exfil is to turn on the power. You enter the power station. Come to the switch here. And you can only operate it once. It says restore power supply. You turn it on. Step 2 is to make your way up to Burger Spot. From there, enter the bathroom. Using your key card, press F where it says try #11SR. From there, make your way back down to the first floor and through the parking garage. As you pass through Area C, you'll hear the generator, and the safe room door will be here. This power switch opens Object 14, which is another crate inside the parking garage with decent loot. To complete your extraction, just come to the pad on the wall. At the ground level, or the ground floor, the underground parking structures are divided alphabetically. Each of them is marked with a letter: A, B, C, and D. A being the furthest north underneath Idea. B and C being underneath Goshan grocery store. As you pass through C, there is an underground entry point to the first floor just via this ramp here. Just remember that you are exposed to anybody that's on the second floor and anyone that could be camping Rasmussen or down one of these halls or what have you. So you are protected here, but only slightly. And there's some pretty good loot just here in this gun store, so just be aware that you are not necessarily safe as you come up this ramp, so keep your wits about you. And Section D being underneath Ollie and being the furthest south. If you find yourself underground or on the ground level in the parking structure, and you don't see the lettering on the walls and you're getting confused, try to find an open outlet that takes you to the outside area. But remember that the letters are not on the pillars and walls of the back portion of the parking garage. So that just means you're in the rear portion or the furthest eastern portion of the underground parking garage, and you need to make your way out or around based on your location. The first floor contains all 3 of the aforementioned shops, which sit in the back, and various smaller stores as you pass through. The hallways divide the smaller shops, but generally, if there's an escalator near you, you are in one of the 3 main hallways. So you'll see Goshan just down that main hallway here, and this is the front entry of the Ultra Mall. No escalator here, and an escalator here. The upper level, or the second floor, is much like the first floor, having several hallways and shops that connect between them. Try to locate one of the longer hallways, such as this one. And just as before, all of the escalators are in the 3 main hallways. If you do not see an escalator, try to move safely to the next hallway over to find one. So as an example, if you see Father and Sons, which is just here, you are at the furthest northern wall of the Ultra Mall. As you can see here, no escalator. And then as we move over to another main hallway, we can look down this end and we see some of the escalators. If you find yourself at the food court, you see the sushi restaurant. So you're at the furthest western point of the Ultra Mall on the 2nd floor, and you're in the middle. Once again, no escalator here, so not a main hallway. And if you see Tech Light, you are at the furthest southern wall of the 2nd floor. And obviously this is a main hallway, as we see the escalator. Lastly, the back end of the 3 main stores are all roughly connected and require you to follow the fence to get to the next one via the docking ramps, which are just out here. So if I travel along this fence here, I will continue on, and now we're facing and getting closer to north, or the northern side. And this northern side is right by the power station. So we just follow the fence line down, this chain link fence here to my right, and the power station is just here. And likewise, from Goshan, we exit Goshan and turn right, and continue to follow the chain link fence. We'll end up at Emercom, which is just over there. You can come by this spool here, and then jump over onto this green container, and the power station is just here, and Emercom is just over there, and then here's hole in the fence. If any part of this video was unclear to you, go back and rewatch any portion of it until it makes sense. Please leave a like, a comment, share this video with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.